Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. As always, my name is Jay, and this is another painting with Jay. So grab a brush, grab some models, grab some paints, and paint along with me. Let's rid our world of unpainted models. Yes! As always, a huge shout out to Cody Rue. Adam, you missed a spot right there. Do it. Fix that. And so I will be continuing to work on my Beast Snagga Boyz. Today I'm on the final 10, which has been really cool. I've really enjoyed the last 20 days of painting Beast Snagga Boyz, and this will be my final painting with Jay with Beast Snagga Boyz. Next week, probably some boring OOP goth boys from 2nd edition. We'll see. I'm going to just keep painting. I'm having a great time. I'm reading my world of unpainted models. I really hope you are too. So without further ado, let's get to this week's painting with Jay. Yes. Hey everyone, welcome back to another painting with Jay. Today I'll be working on these boys, or Beast Snagga Boyz as always. Let me zoom in on them. Cool. Make sure that it's all nice and there we go. Awesome. So I'm going to work on my final batch of 10 Beast Snagga Boyz today. I'm going to start with the leather, paint them up with some snakebite leather, talk about life, love, pursuit of happiness. Yeah, just have fun. Paint for about, 45 minutes or so. We'll see. Just paint for as long as I can, and then we'll go from there. As you can see, I've got a few colors already on this model. The whites are done. The white and the blue and the skin are all done. So, I'm going to just go do leather, and then probably reds. And from there, I don't know. Maybe silvers if I have time. I've loved painting these Beast Snagga Boyz. They've been as fun as I was hoping they would be, which is a lot. And speed painting slash, slap chopping them has been just even more fun. It comes together so quickly, feels so good, so easy, and looks good. I think my orcs have been painted to a significantly higher painting standard than they were when I painted them back in the day. If I was starting over again, if I was a brand new miniature painter, I would just slap chop my orcs, get them done. Life is good. I'm going to have 30 Beast Snagga Boyz all done for the my list, and then I'll have a Beast Boss after these guys. Actually, I've been painting a little bit of the Beast Boss as I go. I've decided, because I'm doing a miniature day painting challenge, right? And obviously it has to time perfectly that I get the Beast Boss on a day that I actually have a lot of time, right? I can do that, I guess. I can just create the day, throw them in on a day. Like if I get them on a Saturday or a Sunday, I could totally paint that. But on like a Monday or Tuesday, it might be hard to paint from scratch. So what I've been doing is painting a little bit as I go. And I figured with these guys, since a Beast Boss is just a regular Beast Snagga Boy on steroids, basically, right? I can paint the Beast Boss as I work on these guys. Because the Beast Boss will likely be a combination of the same colors. So today I'm going to work a little bit on the Beast Boss, as you can see. Just so I can get as much of him done, so that I can get, him being a part of my miniature day painting challenge. The leather takes a little bit of time, because I just want to make sure it's done right, and then I'll do reds afterwards. But as you can see, just after a few colors, it really just starts to bring these guys to life. It really does. And I've mentioned this in my painting challenge videos, that the next challenge will be a bunch of generic OOP Orc Boys. The old goth boys from 2nd edition. But I'm going to paint them in my normal color scheme. This color scheme, basically. And just slap chop them, get them done. They're pretty generic. And then, after that, I haven't decided yet. I might paint some... so either some... I gotta break it up, because I can't do the monotonous guys all, 85 of them in a row. I have 60 grots from 2nd edition too. Get those done as well. Yeah. But so I might paint some flash kits in between the boys, the 2nd edition boys and the grots. Just to break up the monotony a little bit. It gives me 5 days of interesting models. Very, very busy, interesting models. Unnecessarily busy, interesting models, I should say. Followed by many, many, many days in a row of grots. That's okay. Maybe, I was thinking maybe for my miniature day painting challenge, I should do 2 grots a day. Because 2 grots is like a boy, right? So if I can do 2 grots a day, I'd actually fully catch up to where I'm supposed to be. That'd be pretty good. I'd be at a good spot. Because, let's just do some quick math here. In a few weeks, I'm going to hit my 100th model. I'm currently... Let's see. I did 37 boys earlier in the year. And then so far I've painted 36 in this wave. So I'm up to 73. Which is pretty awesome. And then I have the remaining 10 for this bunch, so I still have another 12 Beast Snagga Boyz to paint. 2 from the previous batch, and then 10 in this batch. Cool. So that will take me up to 73, so 85, perfect, 85. And so 15 models in. I should make my 100th model the Beast Boss. That'd be pretty cool, 100th model. Make him the Beast Boss. Because he's a cool model, right? That'd be cool. Breaks up the monotony of the boys, and that way a boy isn't my 100th model. We'll see. That might be a good idea. That'd be cool. We'll see. But the goal is to get them all done this year. It's going to be a tough, I don't know, maybe not tough. Maybe I say it's tough, but it's not going to be as tough. What are we in? We're in July. So I still have, 5 months after this to get completed. 150 days. Model a day. It's done. I think I have just under 200 models total to paint. Again, the vast majority of my remaining models are OOP, plastic, 2nd edition, goth boys, and grots. Which is what every orc player wants to say. But, yeah, that'll be cool. Get them done. get them done, get them on the tabletop, rid my world of unpainted models, and then there's a Grey Knight Codex. I gotta make some videos this week. I haven't had a chance yet. I really want to paint, so I decided not to make videos tonight. I'm just making this video, I guess. But I'm gonna make a video about they finally released the battle force. There's a battle force and a new, of course, like a battle force, mega force, combat patrol, and battle force coming out for Grey Knights, which I essentially believe confirms our suspicions that Grey Knights are gonna get hurt in this edition. Oh well, we'll manage. Grey Knights are actually my final army that I'll be really painting in my giant painting challenge. Yeah. Man. Not to go too dark, but there have been, celebrity deaths. They always come in threes. So yesterday, Malcolm Jamal Warner. His name is, yep. Malcolm Jamal from The Cosby Show. Passed away in a freak, or they announced he passed away in a freak, like, scuba diving accident. And then today, Ozzy. Craziness. Ozzy Osbourne. He was in his 70s. He obviously lived a life, lived a very, very interesting life. Years ago, my little sister, who's my half-sister, but I consider her my sister, her uncle or father? Was it her father? Maybe it was her father. I think it might have been her uncle or father. I forget which one, because they were both long-distance truckers. Trucked for Ozfest. I think it was her father. Yeah. So my stepfather, essentially, trucked for Ozfest, and he thought Sharon Osbourne was such a bright and incredible woman. She was very nice to the crew, and yeah. Hope everyone's summers are going well, other than the Aussies. Of course, you're in winter. Ah, man. It always goes by so frickin' quickly, the summertime. It does. We're almost done July. August, like, back to school has already been in stores. Halloween's already up in, like, Costco. Costco's way ahead of the times. Mm-hmm. So, craziness. And so then it blows by. It really does. I try to remind myself to get as much golf in. I've been playing outdoor golf about once a week. Indoor golf once or twice a week. Get as much as I can, because the season will be over before I know it. 3 months left. The course I play at. 3 months left. Yeah. Wow. But at that point, if I do a miniature a day, 3 months from now, I'm in great shape. Heck, I might be almost done. Let's see. Yeah, I could do my boys. My grots will be almost done at that point, regardless of what I paint in front of them. That'd be good. Cool. Next, I'm probably going to paint reds, to be honest. We'll see. Yeah. I'm going to be a little sad when these Beast Snagga Boyz are done. So they've been a lot of fun. Of course, I do have more Beast Snagga Boyz. I have the Squig Riders and the Pain bosses. They're cool. There's a lot of cool models left. I also have to paint 10 Burna Boys, or I'll probably do Burna Boys, I think, but I don't really want to. For Burna Boys or Ludas. I have too many Ludas already. Since Ludas, you can only run a squad of 8 Ludas plus 2 Spanners. And only 3 of those are 24. I think I have 40 already. So I can't use them anymore. So, Burna Boys. I think I already have 20 Burna Boys. I almost just wish I could convert them all to Spanners. Yeah, I'll do that. See if I can convert them or something like that to Spanner Boys. Just to... we'll see. Cool. He's all good. Love these dudes. The great thing about having so many Orc Boys done, or Orc models done, is that, you know, if the rules change them and I want to play in a tournament, I can still bring a quasi-fun competitive list. Regardless of what the rules are. With Orcs, you just have fun. You go and have fun, you kill stuff, you die, and, you know, it's fun. You know, law, legal obligation. Yeah. I had, as I mentioned in one of my videos, I had a primer explode, and it exploded on this model and a couple other models. You can see the spot right there. Whatever. I'll try to blend it. It's probably going to stick out, but don't really care. White primer. I was shaking it. So for my slap chopping, I use black Stanores primer from Badger. And then I use light gray Stanores primer, which is a combination of the gray primer from Stanores and the white primer. I do a 2-to-1 mix of gray and white, just to make it a little white lighter of a gray. And the white exploded. I cracked it's an older bottle, and I cracked it while shaking it. And it went everywhere. Ruined my pants, ruined my shirt. It's actually one of my shirts that I wear from the t-shirt company that sponsored me temporarily. Yeah. But ruined my pants, ruined my clothing, all ruined. It's pretty funny. Happens. You can't have your clothes and paint in them too, right? So. But that was pretty funny. Paint explosion, and it went everywhere. And then I had to clean it up. Luckily, I just use, like on the floor, I use Windex. It cleans it up pretty easily. Ammonia-based cleaner product, right? Yeah. This guy... As I said, my goal is always to get, for these miniature day painting challenges, get the guys as far as along so I can just finish them up on a given day. You know, I would love to start to finish a model every day that I could, but just I don't have the time Monday to Friday. So I finish a model a day. And my goal is to make this as seamless as possible. So I have to get these guys as far as I can get them before the previous, you know, wave of models is done. So then I can make it as seamless of a transition between groups as I can. Yeah. Which slap chopping then really makes a huge deal. This is only like, I think I've spent an hour and a half so far, including this video. We're 20 minutes in, yeah, maybe like an hour, 20 minutes on these guys. There's 10 of them. So I've spent 10 minutes so far on them, at most, including priming. Goes by fast. Alright. Snakebite leather done. Let's paint. Let's paint reds. Do reds, and then either silvers or the cloth color, which is the sewer. Or the carapace. Let's grab sewer color. Fur. We could do fur next. We could do. Let's grab my colors here. I thought I had it. Weird. Oh, it's right there. Nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Fur and sewer. Cool. Let's paint reds. Because with reds, there'll be a fast color, tongues, eyes. I do one band blue, one band red. The handle of the handle of the, that was not good. The choppa wrap onto red. Cool. Yep. And that's it. Cool. One done. Maybe I'm going to do the eyes. You know what? I'm going to switch brushes. This brush is not, the tip isn't the best. I'm going to grab a finer brush. I don't mind ruining because I'm using speed paints. I'll do all the eyes quickly. And then the tongues. Get the reds done. There we go. Get all the eyes done, and then I'll go back, do the tongues and the wrap. As you can see, they don't take very long. They comes together very quickly. And as I mentioned very quickly, I mentioned multiple times, people have asked me this, and it's okay. I'm guessing people aren't watching this video, the painting. What's my final, which is going to be my final model for this orc painting challenge? Of course, it's the Stompa. There's no better model to finish than the Stompa. So what I want to do is my last 4 models are going to be the 2, I haven't decided what combination. I'm going to do a combination of Hunta and Killer Rigs. I just haven't decided what combination. I think 2 of the Psychic ones because they're just cooler. We'll see. Some combination of Hunta and Killerig. Those will be my last three of my last 4 models, and then of course the Stampa. The big boys. And then, on to the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights are going to take a while, because I'm going to work on 2 things. Number one, I'm going to paint some Grey Knight models, and some tanks. Got some tanks. I'm going to paint pretty much all my tanks Grey Knight, because they're the few models I'm going to use for Grey Knights. Literally. You know, this codex doesn't look like it's going to have a lot of models in it. And finish up them, I have about 30 or so Grey Knight models. But then I also need to work on fixing a lot of Grey Knight models, because they didn't survive the move. My Terminators are busted, my Purifier squads are busted, so I'm going to work on them and get them all nice and fixed. There we go. So, let's paint red areas. Yeah. But I want to get them all looking good again for the tabletop. You know? Maybe I'll get the new Castellan model. I haven't actually got him yet. I'm just disappointed. I believe Drago's going to be gone this time next week. Such a cool model. Such a cool guy. Yeah. We'll go on. We'll move on. No Mo Drago. What else is new and exciting? Not a whole lot. I'm just trying to think out loud. Yeah, playing a lot of golf. Just trying to spend as much time outside as I can. Get steps in, you know, enjoy the really nice weather while we have it. This year, honestly, has been the most sore I've ever been. I feel like I'm really beating myself up lately with just every time I'm exercising a lot, like playing too much golf or something, I can barely move the next day. Maybe I need to stretch more. I think that's probably it. I'm getting old. It's like we all are, right? We're not getting younger. But wow, this year I've really noticed it. Really, really noticed it. Yeah. I got one of my videos. Didn't get a lot of views, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep making the videos. I got one of my backlog of videos edited, and I filmed the conclusion for it, edited it, and put it out. Made me feel great. The leather video makes me feel good. So this week's video, I gotta have some time. The next one I'm working on is a new video series for me called Remodel. And yeah, I'm working on that one right now as well. He done. Yeah. But the fact that I got one of my backlog out was good. And again, I'm not getting tons of views, and a viewer actually pointed that out, that I'm not getting tons of views, and that's okay. I'm going to keep trying, right? At this rate, maybe in the next like 6 to 8 months, I'll get my channel remonetized. We'll go from there. Gotta try. I'm having a good time. It's not about making tons of money. I just like to get my channel back. My miniature day painting challenge has been really successful though. I've actually grown my subscriber base by like 30 people this month, which doesn't sound like a lot. But in a normal month, I'm losing people. So a 30 subscriber growth is actually pretty cool. I'm going in the right direction again. You know, if I can eventually get up to a couple hundred subscribers a month, that'd be great. And again, I believe in my content. I don't make videos unnecessarily. I love my miniature day painting challenge. And it's been keeping me busy. And I'm going to have, you know, my goal is to have that pipe dream of ridding my world of unpainted models. Seriously though, my pile of shame, I separated out all the orcs because I filmed a video at the beginning of the year, I think, showing off all my orcs that I had to paint. And now that all my orc boys are separated off, I can just focus on the, you know, I can see what's left after these boys are done, and it's not a lot. A few dozen models, which I don't know if at that point I can get them done in 30 days. You know, we'll see. None of them are very. A couple of them are bigger. Rhinos. Some rhinos and some razorbacks. Not terribly big, but you know what I mean. Bigger models. Cool. Yeah. How far am I along? 32 minutes. Perfect. I think for another 10, 15 minutes. Maybe I should get some live shows off the ground too. But just getting some of this backlog of videos out, I'm hoping it becomes addictive, the feeling to get them done, get them out. It feels good. It does feel good. It really does. It feels like I'm contributing again to the painting community. There we go. So what color next? I'll do fur, and then maybe the front cloths. Oh. I didn't paint Beast Boss. You know what? I missed a spot. I pulled an Adam. Is there painting here? Let's finish up the leather on Beast Boss. Beast Boss. He's cool too. Big honking model. He is badass. Yeah, he is awesome. I'm excited to have this dude done. I only got one of them. In retrospect, maybe I should have had two. That's okay. looks so cool. Tons of detail, but it looks just so, again, like the prehistoric look. These guys, the dinos, they are so cool. It makes me happy to have him done. It will make me happy to have him done, I mean. Yeah. I think that's it for the straps. It can't be all the straps. Yep, for now. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Cool. Oh, need the little leathery areas around his head. This dude is going to be awesome. I love the glazing approach. It just looks so cool. It's such a cool effect when you're painting. It gives you, feels like it gives me the illusion that I'm farther along than I am. All right, fur time. Back there. I'm gonna take some Gore Gruncha fur. Paint the fur. There's not a lot of furry models. Okay, fur. Not you. You are furry. Not you. Not you. Not you. Wait a minute. You are. Not you. Wait. Nope. Not you. That's it. You. Nope. 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 Done. Yep. But I figure if I spend another like 45 minutes tomorrow, get the silvers done on these guys, depending on how far I get in this video, 37 minutes. Okay. Depending on how far I get in these guys today, if I spend another, 20 minutes tomorrow, I should get these guys in a good position for the next batch. That way, when I start them for my painting miniature day challenge, seamless. Looking good. It's a good color too. This fur color. It's very warm. Like it. It's like an orangey brown. There. Someone's honking insanely at the town hall. I live a couple blocks away from the town hall here, and you can hear everything from it. That's it, just a little bit of time a day. the results really do really add up. I don't even know what I'm going to do when I'm done my painting challenge. I might have to make a decision in the next little bit. What do I do with my painting with J's? Pick up some new models and just paint them. I don't know. Will I ever run out of models to paint? It's a good problem to have. Repaint old models. Do some updates. I could definitely do like 40 painting with J videos, like maybe all next year rebasing with J. Because I need to rebase most of my armies. Orcs, most Tyranids. But even like right now, obviously these are not done yet. But let's say I was playing in a tournament tomorrow, which I'm not. I could bring these to the tournament. These are more than 3 color minimum. I would just quickly finish the basing. And these guys would be allowed. You know, they're more than 3 color minimum. I wouldn't get full painting scores. I feel like some people are drag racing. But I really enjoy these guys. And I'm excited to paint the Squig Riders. And the Hunter Killer rigs are pretty cool. Of course, the Stompa. The Stompa is a model I've wanted to paint for so long. It's going to be primarily airbrushed, of course. Maybe I'll do a combination of like airbrushing and sponge. There we go. Cool. Beast Boss. Is that fur or spikes? I think it's fur. Yeah. Look at this guy. Such a cool model. I do love these paint with J's. I sit down, I dedicate an hour or so of my week to this painting challenge of mine. We sit down, we talk, we paint, and it just slowly works. Alright, see the results. I already know how many models I've painted in my Painting with J's. By far my favorite series to film. If it got tons of views, I'd be very happy. That's okay. You guys are my confidants. looks pretty badass. He's recolor minimum 2. Okay, how far are we along? 45 minutes. This is perfect. I'm going to end now because that way I can get this edited, uploaded tonight. So let's end now. So that concludes another episode of Painting with Jay. I really hope you sat down and got some stuff painted too. You're reading a world of unpainted models and you're seeing the results like I am. I'm having an amazing time, an amazing year so far, and I'm really seeing the home stretch. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for these. When I get these orc models done, I'm into my final army. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to rid my world of unpainted models, and if I can succeed, that's really cool. You know, very few hobbyists can do that without selling off their other models or something. But stay tuned for more Painting with Jays. I really hope you enjoyed this one and got some work done. Please leave comments in the comment section down below about how your summers are going along so far and how your painting challenge is going along so far. Stay tuned for more Painting with Jays. Until next time, this is Jay saying happy painting with me.